I just want to make a video about something actually, and that is that recently I've known this guy for about 6 years, maybe a bit more, and he's just been diagnosed with chronic fatigue (ME), and he's from Sweden. And you know, I get this a lot where people say that my advice is very simple, and they don't understand how it can be just so simple. They just can't get their head around it because they're equating with how bad they feel with a treatment just as like crazy. Like if I feel this bad, I need something crazy to get me out of it, and that's just not the case. Now, so I was talking to him for a good hour yesterday, and I was just going through all the things I'm telling him not to do. And at first, for example, I'd say, don't have coffee, don't do this, don't do that, go to bed at this time, don't drink this, don't eat this, don't eat this. And at first, every point on its own, it's like, how's that going to make a difference? Surely I need something just as crazy to get me out of this, yeah? But at the end of the conversation, you start to realize is that this is going to take a lot of commitment from my part to achieve this. All these different things I told him not to do is actually very hard as a collective effort. For example, going to bed at this time, no more games, no more movies, no more stimulation, no more coffee, no more stimulating things, relaxing your mind, focusing on your posture, getting out of bad thought patterns. All these different things add up to the point where recovering from chronic illness is a full-time job. You cannot recover from an illness just doing bits here and there and choosing what you like and what you don't like, and what little things you will include in your recovery and what you won't. So although my advice may sound very simple, because it is very simple advice, but putting into practice takes a lot of commitment on your part. And it's very nice to believe that in this fairy tale treatment where you finally get a diagnosis for some insane parasite that's just completely unknown, and they blast it with a new brand of antibiotics, and then you feel great afterwards. Yeah, that's just a fantasy. It doesn't exist. There's no treatment that's going to make you feel that thriving, energetic energy that you're looking for, that you had as a kid. That takes commitment and effort and months and months and months of consistency and good sleeping patterns, eating patterns, drinking patterns, all these different things. So even though people say my advice is very simple, it's a lot harder than following a treatment plan, because all you're doing is popping a pill or doing a 1 hour session of I don't know what treatments are out there. Like, I've heard treatments where they put IVs and you just sit in a chair. How wonderful would it be if you were to just sit in the chair, have an IV, and be recovered from a chronic illness? Wouldn't that be amazing? But in reality, that's not the case. So I just wanted to make a quick video on that, just talking about my friend. It's becoming more and more common, people just feeling like shit, because we're growing up in toxic environments. Our brains, we're like guinea pigs to this new generation of excess stimulation every day, combined with bad eating habits, combined with coffee drinking every day to get us going, like stimulants, sorry, energy drinks, not drinking enough water, not eating enough fruits and vegetables, just eating junk, going to bed late. All these things are just piling up, and everyone's just dropping down and just feeling good. Not many people feel great, do they? I mean, people in my life that wouldn't say they have chronic illness, but they're heading that way. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, I just thought I'd talk about my friend. He's been diagnosed with ME, and yeah, I just thought I'd share that. So if you have any questions, of course, put them in the comments below.